Hey guys, welcome back to my Flosstube. I'm Ashley, the Graveyard Stitcher, and this is my Flosstube. Welcome back. I think it's been about a month, which is it's not too bad for me, honestly. So this is my little goal board, as you can see. I obviously hit all the goals. I don't really have a time limit on there. And these are all the new goals. Hopefully you could see them. Yeah, I guess you can. I did some unexpected stitching down here on Moon Babies. I just really wanted to do a full coverage, like just regular stitching and everything. So yeah, let me show you the whips and then we'll update this and then we'll play around Monopoly and see what our new goals are. Let me put this guy down. Alrighty. Okay, so for the first one we have here, this is the Moon Babies. Moon Babies is by Charting Creations, and this is what it will look like. And this is just my Purple Void #1 is what I call it. And again, I was just working on purple. It's kind of like block. It's literally like block stitching. I mean, it's not a block, it's like a blob, but it's all the same color for the most part. I have one parked thread. This is on 28 count, easy guide. You can just see I'm in the corner there, all purple. And yeah, I pretty much just extended this purple border. I'll put it over to the side here so we can compare to the old one. And yeah, so this one wasn't part of the goal stitching, but I did get 1940 stitches on it. Because like I said, it's real easy, and I was watching The Last of Us, and I really like that actually. And so I just needed something that I could kind of not have to count a lot and all that. All right, then the next one will be Time Mermaid. This one was a goal. It had a goal of, I crossed it out. I don't know. It might have been 300 something. Actually, I have it on there. Oh, you can see the back of my head. 320, and I got 356. I don't know why I crossed it out on my little paper. This one is Time Mermaid by Heaven and Earth Designs. It's on 25 count. It's kind of all over the place. It's going to be kind of hard to show my progress. And I noticed that my my whip parade pictures, like the ones in the beginning of the year, are not good. You can kind of see her tail outline there. And yeah. So I've been mostly working down in this area. I've just been working on this blob of brown here, and yeah. Because this is, if you don't know, I messed up and I stitched it on the wrong orientation, and instead of like redoing it all and stuff, because it was like my first big project and I was 10k stitches in, I probably should have just restarted. But at the time I didn't know, and I was just like, well, I'm just going to add fabric to the bottom. So now there's like a double layer of fabric here, which is a pain in the ass to stitch and a pain in the finger. You can kind of see my seam there. So I'm just trying to stitch the uncomfortable part first, because if not, then I might be... If I leave it for last, I might not be willing to go back to it. But yeah, so this got 356 stitches, I believe, without turning my head again. All right. Next one is Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow. This is on a 40 count sand dune, I think. 40 count linen sand dune. I think it's the called for, so... All right, so here's the whole thing. Nope, sorry, it's so wrinkly. Linen's easy to wrinkle. It goes on and on and on. But these are the 3 blocks I've had. And then this one is what I was working on. So, I guess this is what what it looked like before right here. I don't know. So yeah, you can see I kind of put the tan bricks in there. I started on this little porch overhang, and then I started doing this line of grass or whatever it is. So pretty happy with that, even though it's hard to see it on there, but you can see the bricks. I mean, you can see the texture of the bricks. So yeah, I was happy to pull this guy out again. And so its goal was 400, and I got 412. This one I didn't have in Pattern Keeper, so I just had to count it by hand. But the next page I'll probably just put in Pattern Keeper. Okay, so the next one I have is Masquerade. This is Unconventional X Stitch, and it's by Christopher Lovell. It had a goal of 700. And I did 743 stitches. My husband's making dinner, so I might get pulled away from here. So I already probably put what it looks like and stuff and what it did look like. This is 2/1 on 32 count tent stitch. It's been a while since I worked on it, but I think I worked on the back over here. I don't know. Looks great though. Hopefully I have a close-up of what it looked like before and what it does now. This is on a fabric by a company that's no longer open, but it is a really pretty fabric, so it's like purples and pinks. Alright, then the next one. This is Star Eater. It's a self-made program. Its goal was 450 and I got 470 on it. This is what it will look like. And here's where I am so far. This is on a 16 count Naviata. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm trying to work from top down to the bottom. As you can see, I got quite a few parked threads. Put it back here so I can compare it with the older one. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good so far. This is the railroad piece, so it kind of gets called more often than not, even though it's like 200 at a time, which is fine. Works well for me. All right, next one. This is Celeste by Cross Stitching Art, I believe. And this is what she'll look like. She's on a linen by Volcano Fabric. It's just a 32 count, I believe. Opal, even weave. And here she is. Sorry. There she is. I got a lot into her. So her goal was 2100 and I got 2128. And there's about five more blocks down. So like 50 more tall on her. I was gonna finish her leg, but it just goes like all the way down to the bottom. I think she's looking so good. I was happy to get a lot in on her. She's so pretty. Yes, so there is Miss Celeste. Sans the beads, so she looks a little cross-eyed, but that's okay. She'll look better later. Alrighty, and the next one is Farewell to Anger. It's by Heaven and Earth Designs. It's by Leonid Afremov. One day I should look up how to say his name. I don't know. Any tips in the comments? Please save a girl. This one I'm doing 2/1 tent on 28 count easy guide. I like the tent in 28 count. I do not like the cross in 28 count. And I'm just kind of working it in more of a diagonal spot. And you can see this is, I think I did this whole like yellow orange blob. And we'll put it over here so we can compare. I think it looks pretty good. Okay. And then the next one, this is Moonlight Sampler. It's by the Blue Flower, and I'm doing it on a 40 count. Veil of Night by, I think it's Fibrelicious. It's pretty dark. But I think it's coming out so good. Yeah, here's what it looked like before compared to what it was. Here are some close-ups. So this time I stitched these down, the vine in this bar, and then I put in these white flowers and this moth or butterfly, I guess, I don't know. And this is the end of the page, so I'm gonna have to put the next pages into Pattern Keeper. But looks lovely, as you can see. And this one is hard to see, I'm not gonna lie, but I just put my little readers on, good lighting, white under the, you know, white pillow on your lap or whatever, helpful. This next one is, I hear him like the plates and stuff. I'm so hungry. This is Always. It's by Thread Geeks, and I think her name was Sarah Richter who did it. It's on, I believe, a 16 count Ada. And here we are. This one I just kind of work across. I don't know if there's going to be a big difference. Let me put it back here so we can compare. I think I did this hair over here, and then I just kind of filled in the skeleton bones a little bit. You can see they're a little choppy still. I think I did do this outline of the face, so I think this is coming out so nicely. I really like it. Okay, next one is, oh, this is my new start. Oh, sorry, I didn't even tell you what the goals were. So for Moonlight Sampler, I got 814. 800 was the goal. Farewell to Anger was 700, but I got 859. Always was a goal of 600. I got 693. So this is the new one. This is the Plum Orchid set by Phoebe Riley. It's on a 32 count white antique. And this is just the front of the needlebook. I totally forgot to do the inside of the needlebook. And then the scissor fob. And the goal was 900. I got 916. I counted the back stitch and stuff because I kind of got tired of working on this. I was like, ah. And then you're like, I think you're supposed to outline the things. I don't know. I outlined both of them. So I just counted those in there too because, yeah. But I think that's really pretty. I love it. So I just have to do the inside of the needlebook, which is 2 pages. And then the book, there's a bookmark and then assemble them. And then it'll be done. Or it'll just go in the box without being assembled. And then the last one I have to show you right here that's not in a small clip is Together Forever. It's a unconventional X stitch again, and here is that. I have it on 25 count, a massive piece of 25 count. So this is my Purple Void number 2. And yeah, we'll compare it first. What it did look like and what it did. This had a goal of 800 and I got 828, and here we are so far. I think it's looking really good. I'm excited to kind of get more colors in there, like the greens versus just like all the purples. Even though I love the purples, it's kind of nice to just get a different color in to see what's going on there. Okay, so then the other ones I did, I did Make-A-Wish by Carolyn Manning. I'm going to show them all in smaller clips right after I get done speaking right now. And then I had Christmas Delivery. Christmas Delivery is on a 40 count fabric by Color Cascade Fabrics. I think it's called Stormbreaker, but I'm not sure. It's a opalescent. And then the Jeweled Jester is a new start from Night Spirit Studio. It had a goal of 216. I got 226. And Christmas Delivery had a goal of 100. I did 150. Make-A-Wish had a goal of 60. I did 120. And yeah, that's all right now. So let me just show you the smaller clip. Okay, so I'm just going to do a short video for this one. This is Make-A-Wish. It's by Carolyn Manning Designs. It only has a goal of 60 stitches, so it's not going to be very much progress. I already have it in a hoop. Yeah, it goes like this. So, oh, there's a shadow in the way. Basically, this is the border, and it goes down like this. This is the bottom right-hand corner of the border. So I'm probably going to put this in single stitch all the way across just so I can get rid of this parked thread. And then I will fill in this little square, and there's like an outline on this one, and then I'll start filling in this one. And so if I get 60, or if I pass 60 and I'm on a strand, I'm still going to finish out the strand if I can. And so yeah, you can kind of see as much as I did. There is more rolled up in here, but I will show the after and before together. So here we go. Okay, here we go. I ended up doing 120 stitches. I filled in this little purple, or I moved my parked thread or worked it through. I filled in this little purple square. There was a little bit of red down here that had to be done, and then it helped me fill out this guy and then this border here. Yeah. So 120 on Make-A-Wish, and whoops, sorry. I guess it might look better that way, honestly. And then here is the before and after compared. So then the next one I'm going to work on is Christmas Delivery. This is by Cottage Garden Samplings, obviously. And I have it on a, I think it's 40 count from Color Cascades. And that's as far as I got. Pretty much the whole sleigh is done. So it's just Santa over here that I'm working on. And a little bit of snow. He has a pole and a bird. This only has a goal of 100 stitches. So I thought about doing the red, but I might do the white because I know something about white and rubbing against colors makes the color like dull out. So I'll probably just work on the white in his coat and go from there. So we'll see how far I get. Okay, here is where I got to. It was 100 stitch goal and I got 150. This little white trim here on the Santa's coat. And yeah, I think it's coming along nicely. I did mention, okay, so this is a 36 count fabric and it is from Color Cascades. I want to say it was like Storm something. It's obviously opalescent, which is beautiful. I really love it. And so here's the before and after. And I realized that my befores probably are not very good because I did them in bad lighting. I should have redid them, but oh well. And then I'm going to work on the Jeweled Jester, which is a new start. It's by Night Spirit Studio. Here is what it will look like. And obviously, I don't have anything to show you right now except for Black Ada. So, I will come back when that's done. And it has a goal of 216. So, let's see where we get to. Alright, here is how far I got on the Jester. The Jeweled Jester by Night Spirit Studio. I'm doing it on a 16 count Ada, Black Ada, obviously. Sorry, I just ate some. My stomach is a little growly. I started in the middle, which is like in this little blue spot here. And then I'm working my way up because I like to work down. So, and you can see this is his little Jester hat. And then this is like the start of the arch. And I got 226 out of 216. So, just a little bit over, but that's fine. And the last thing I have to work on is the Fabi Riley Plum Orchid set. I'm so sorry, my stomach is just going. And then I'll be done and I'll be doing a Flosstube, so see you guys soon. Okay, I'm back. It's the next day. I don't know if that'll be obvious. It's daylight out. Okay, so I showed you those videos, so we're just going to update the board. And we're just going to change the numbers that they were to what they are now. Okay, so Together Forever is now at 7601. I don't know where my purple marker went, so we're going to do blue. Well, that goes on. Okay, 7601. And Masquerade is 4418. Always is 4246. And then the Plum Orchid set's just the 916 because it was a new start. Moonlight Sampler is now at 7040. If you can hear my washer, I apologize because it's obviously going. Farewell to Anger is 6376. And then Siren's Lament is the same. Celeste is at 6050 now. Okay, and then Make-A-Wish is at 120, and it's the first time we worked on it this year. And the same with Christmas Delivery is now 150. And then Jeweled Jester is brand new, so it's also at 226. And then down here, Bad Time Mermaid, Moon Babies, it's right here, but I'm gonna, so Moon Babies is now at 4149. And then Bad Time Mermaid is now at 356 for this year. And then Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow is just 412, since it was the first time it's called. Alrighty, so those are all the updated numbers. I think it's obvious. So it looks like Together Forever still has like the most stitches right now, but Moonlight Sampler is catching up. So we'll see how this next Monopoly round, which I'm going to insert after this clip, goes, and we'll see what our new goals will be for this upcoming time. So I'll be back after the Monopoly round. So this is Monopoly turn 6, and we will start with the car, which is right here on Mediterranean Avenue. The car is for Together Forever by Unconventional X Stitch. Got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they landed on, is this Oriental, I think, which is Christmas Delivery. All right, and then the next one is the Boot, which is right over here. They haven't passed go yet, so hopefully we can get them past go. They got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they landed on Boardwalk, which is not go, but that's okay. That's okay. And Boardwalk is Hawkrun Hollow, so they'll be coming out again, which is nice. Sorry, I'm just writing my little notes on the side. And then the next one is the Iron, which is the Notion, which currently is the Plum Orchid set. They got a 3. 1, 2, 3. So they landed on Park Place, which is not bought, but they will buy it. And that's Impossible Love by Heaven and Earth Designs. Okay, the next one is the Dog, which is Always by Thread Geeks. Dog is right here. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They landed on Electric Place, or Electric Company. And it is the Sunflower Bookmark. And it's, what do we do for the utilities? I think, yeah. So Sunflower Bookmark is utilities. And then the hat, which is over here. That represents Moonlight Sampler. So it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They landed on Ventnor, which is already bought, and it's Queen Mermaid. She was out last video, so that's kind of nice. Let's see, yellow 2. Alrighty, and then we have the thimble, which is right here on Pennsylvania. The thimble represents Farewell Anger, and they got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they landed on free parking, so that means another 500 plus stitches. So they got a 5. And they got free parking, which is a 500 stitches. Then the ship has been in gel this whole time, so we're going to roll and see if it can get out of gel. And if not, then it'll just pay 50, which will just be minus 50 stitches. And then it'll move on anyways. And it got 11. So we will do 1100 stitches, but if you do the minus the 50, and then, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It landed on Kentucky Avenue. And of course, it hasn't bought anything yet, so that doesn't really matter. And I think it was like down 1500 stitches, so I think, I'm not even sure it's going to get stitched on today. It might just be an extra like 400 stitches. And then the last one is the money bag, which is right here. And this represents Celeste. So let's roll that one. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they landed on Community Chest. And then we will draw that. Income tax refund, so collect 20. So we'll just add 20 on there. And that's it. So not really a lot of stitching and not really a lot of new stitching. So I will see you back at the table. Okay, so I'm back from that. So I'm just gonna kind of go over what the results were. So Together Forever is it's hard to see on the camera, but I'm sure you can see it in like computer. Together Forever's at 500. Masquerade has 700. The Plum Orchid set has 300. Always is at 700. Moonlight Sampler is at 800. Farewell to Anger got 1,000. And then Siren's Lament was at negative 1,500, but it rolled an 11 and it paid to get out of jail. So now it's just at negative 450. So there's still going to be no stitches on her, but hopefully next turn we can bring her out again. And then Celeste has 1120 as a goal. The Sunflower bookmark, which I've worked on before, is going to come out for 190 stitches. And then Christmas Delivery, which I just worked on this last time, is going to get another 100, at least 106 stitches. Queen Mermaid's going to come out. I think she was on last video. She's going to get 280 stitches. She was like a new start. So I'm excited she's coming out again so early. And then Impossible Love will be coming out for the first time this year, and that's for 350. And then Autumn at Hawkrun Hollow, which I worked on recently too, will get another 450 stitches. And that will be all the goals. So next time I see you, you will see all that stuff. All right, so then I just wanted to, let's see. I don't know if I went over what I bought last time, like my cross stitch balance. So I'm at negative 45.99 because I made a purchase. I made purchases, which I'm going to show you. The first thing I want to show you is I got this. It was on sale for like 30 something dollars, but I got a bunch of old thread from somebody's old stash and I just want to be able to compare. And this is the one that has like the actual thread colors. So yeah, it's so pretty. I love it. It's so nice actually. So yeah, this is just the DMC color card. I got it from DMC, but I know you can get it other places too. On Amazon it was like 40 something, and then DMC was having a sale, so it was a little cheaper. And then I think I talked about getting these, but I haven't shown them. So since I completed the Tiny Bee box, I wanted to get these other ones. So this is the Noteworthy Needle needle casket, and it just has little rows. It's like a little rose on top of a casket. And then I got this one as well. Vintage Halloween thimble box. So these don't come with the thread, but they do come with the box. So that's, or not the thread, but the fabric. So, but they come with the box. So that's nice. And then the Mirabilias I got because I was worried that maybe they'd go out of print. So I got this one, the Halloween Fairy. I think she'll go nicely with the Trick or Treat Fairy. I think she's just so cute. I'm sure everybody's like seen her around. Then I got the Sun Goddess. She's so pretty. She's like the, you know, the lady sitting, there's like queens and stuff. I think she's like my favorite one. And then I got Rapunzel. And then Miss Christmas Eve. I love her. And then Enchanted Mermaid. I love her. I really want to do her. And then this August Peridot Fairy. She's so beautiful. So those are all the Mirabilias and patterns I got this go around. So I probably, okay, so I really wanted to get Blackbeard's Princess, which is a Mirabilia pattern, but it wasn't in, I bought these all from 123stitch.com, by the way. I love shopping with them. So it was out of stock. The Blackbeard's Princess was out of stock. So I'm going to wait. When it gets back in stock, I do want to purchase her. And there is a couple others. I think they're just, I'm trying to think if if there was other mermaids. I think there's one other mermaid. I love the new one she put out, newer-ish one. Somebody's wife, I think, like the sea captain's wife, maybe. I'm probably totally messing that up, but she's newer, so I'm not super concerned that she's gonna go out of print. I like the Princess Frog, so I don't know. But right now my budget's like kind of negative, so I probably shouldn't buy anything. I think that's it pretty much. So thanks for watching. If you want to leave any comments or whatever down below, I appreciate that. I do read them, but I always think like I read them and then I want to respond to them, but I don't on my phone. I want to do it on the computer, and then I just like completely forget. So I apologize if I don't respond, but I do read them. I think that's it pretty much. Okay, bye. Have a good day.